You hurt my feelings. How often do women say this? And for a man, it's like, what's the big deal? Where are they? Can I see them? So I'm listening to Dennis Prager's radio show back in September of 2009. He had on guest author Alison Armstrong. And she makes the point, men don't know that women's feelings are an extra vital organ right in the center of our chest. It's our connection to spirit. When our feelings get hurt, it's as if this vibrant, pulsing organ becomes petrified. It squishes up. It physically hurts when it squishes up. The life force is squished out of us. The death force travels through our system. We stop breathing. We gasp for air. Shuts down our arms and legs. We curl up into the fetal position. We do what I call planking when you're buried under dirt. Then this blackness, it rises up into our heads, and it shuts off our vocal cords. We can't look at the person that hurts us anymore, so it feels like it is stabbing into our eyes. When this dark feeling gets up into our heads, anything good disappears. Any happy thought or possibility of partnership or communication gets shut down. It's like a computer crashing, except it gets worse. I think this is such a vivid and accurate description. I've never been a woman, but I've certainly had girlfriends. When our normal, vibrant, life-filled system crashes, there's another thing waiting. The rage monster. It has one purpose only: total annihilation of the person who hurt them. The rage monster has access to the petty offense file. The things that when the woman was in good shape weren't worth arguing over. She didn't care. She brushed it off, not knowing it was being copied to the petty offense file. When her feelings get badly hurt and the whole system crashes, the rage monster opens up the petty offense file, takes the last thing that happened that hurt her, puts it together with anything in that file. It acts like an editor, rearranges information for the most provocative argument. You did this and you did that and your mother and your father, and you're just rearranging the information to produce the greatest attack possible, whoever hurt her. The person who hurt her, the man who notices she's been guarded, will come and say, "What's wrong now?" And it's the tone, "What's up with you?" It hooks the rage monster up to the vocal cords. This stuff just starts spewing out of her mouth. So the man may try to defend himself against this barrage, but that just feeds the mechanism. So the only way to stop it is to be completely sincere and say, "I'm sorry I hurt your feelings." It's like flipping the switch back on. You hear this gasp for air, and the system will be restored. Women switch back and forth between the masculine and the feminine more easily and more often than a man does. With every woman, you have two people that you're dealing with. Men will rarely say, "You hurt my feelings." The man will say, "You hurt me," or "I was crushed." Men are very literal. You can see when a man's being crushed. It's like somebody has pulverized his collarbone and his shoulders cave in. He's crestfallen, just falls in on himself. This happens to a man when someone he cares about does something that has him experience being disrespected or disregarded, or that person was disloyal. The dis words. Another phrase men use is, "You blew me off." So what hurts a woman's feelings? It's often the end of a family when the rage monster goes off. So often men will do something that if a woman did the same thing to him, it means she didn't care about the other person. That's how she interprets it. Say the man will be late for dinner on the anniversary. She presumes that this means he does not care about her. He's off fulfilling some other duty. He's not at a sports bar, but a woman will presume that a man does something for the same reason she would do something, and it is this presumption that hurts her. If a woman is late, a man will presume that there's a good reason unless there is evidence to the contrary. If a man is late, a woman will presume he does not care about her. Mainly it's because we misinterpret a man's actions. We think he's watching TV and ignoring me. He's late because he doesn't care enough. We project our own emotions, and that's why we're hurt. If you understand a man's motivations, you're rarely hurt. Men tend to have good motivations. If a man is late for an anniversary dinner, it's because he's fulfilling a duty, usually, such as providing for his family.